all pick.
What's up, guys? This is ExtensionCoders, Joe and Shelton here, bringing you a little preview of DotA 2. DotA 2 is the new Valve game that is coming out. It's currently in the beta stage. It is invite only right now. It's not the open beta. Right now, as you could see earlier, I picked a hero from a pool of heroes. I picked the Night Stalker. Night Stalker I chose because it's one of the more interesting heroes to watch. You're allotted a certain amount of gold in the beginning of every game. Everyone gets the same amount, and use this gold to buy some basic items, if you will. Some items that maybe lead to better items in the game, or just little items that help you out along the way. Hopefully we can explain some of the game to you, and you'll get a better understanding for it. Sit back, and we hope that you enjoy our presentation. Thank you. Here I'm waiting for the game to start. It starts when the timer hits 0 at the top. You can see.
Where's the timer?
Oh, and then it kind of fades. And like, and I'll be like, this part's a little boring. Right now it's just kind of a tug of war. These creeps keep spawning and going towards the middle, and you eventually level up based on the experience you gain. You can see there's someone just killed one of my teammates, actually. One of the computers just killed one of my teammates. And yes, this is against bots. This isn't against other people. Figured it'd be a little bit more manageable.
Okay.
Let's see, and so I'm probably gonna, yeah, see, I'm skipping a lot of this. Because it's, like, the first 5-10 minutes is a little bit more boring. You're basically just like, see how we're just kind of like junking back and forth or whatever. But it's basically how I'm trying to get the last hit, like the killing blow on all these red creeps, because those are the enemy team.
And you get the experience when that happens.
You get the gold when that happens. You always get the experience. That's a courier. He's my little donkey back at the base, and he brings me all my items from the shop, basically. So as I get the gold from last hitting these things, I can spend the money at the shop, and my donkey can bring the stuff to me. Basically, it's a little pack mule. And unfortunately, I got paired up against one of the harder guys to lane against. It's called laning, this phase, where you're just kind of tug of war. He's sniper, so as you can see, he's shooting me from really far away. It's that guy with the yellow cape. There's all different heroes with all different kinds of abilities. My guy is a melee hero, and he's more of like a tank, so he has more hit points. But the other guy that's shooting me right now, he has lower health, but he can shoot from really far away. So it's like advantages and disadvantages to each one. Soon you can see that the at the top timer, it just turned a different color. That means that it's now nighttime, which, because my name, obviously, Night Stalker, I get better at nighttime. Which, even though he just picked up a double damage rune, he's not going to want to fight me because, well, my guy kicks ass at night. And I can just chase him and keep up with him and eventually kill him. Yeah.
Nice. Does he respawn when you kill him?
Yes. It takes, based on your level, it takes longer to respawn. Obviously, when you're higher level, it takes longer. And you lose a certain amount of gold each time as well, based on how much gold you have. And as you can see, I can just kind of like see the enemy heroes on the top lane. Because my friendly units and he runs like right into me, which is not very good for him. But during the nighttime, generally what you do with the Night Stalker is you just run around and you stalk people. I'm using my abilities. You can see the 4 boxes on the bottom. To the right of my portrait, they have 4 different abilities. And I keep using those to try and kill these people. This guy, you can see he's kind of a big guy. He's one of the tankier heroes, but I'm very stubborn and I keep chasing him, even though I'm not going to kill him, and I eventually give up. But it's still nighttime for quite a few minutes, so I'm going to just keep running around basically and trying to keep getting kills on people. At this point, if I was playing against non-bots, they would kind of stay back a little bit and stay next to these big towers. As you can see, I avoided that tower up there, and there's one in the bottom. I'm just kind of trying to run away from it. They do a large amount of damage to you in the beginning of the game, as opposed to later in the game when you're higher level. As I'm kind of like checking the time for night. At this point, actually, every 2 minutes, so at the 8-minute mark here, a rune is going to spawn. And I get lucky and it spawns at the bottom. So it doubles my damage. They're just little buffs that can kind of turn the tide. So these heroes, like that girl, is extremely weak, but she has very good spell potential. But as you can see, I just kind of tear through her. I'm just doing exactly what Night Stalker is supposed to do. Buying items, getting really good at nighttime, basically. And I kind of fade out here. Skip around because I basically keep doing the same thing. Let's see. My teammates, of course, are somehow still dying, even though I'm giving us a great advantage here. Do you have any questions so far, since I've just kind of been rambling?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It seems like capture the flag.
It's basically capture the flag. It's just once you get the flag, you destroy it. You don't have to bring it back to your base. It's actually a perfect way to look at it. Oh yeah,
okay.
I just kind of wrecked that girl. And I'm a little bit over halfway through the night. If you can see the timer at the top, it's kind of like a little bit more than half full. And they just, yeah, the other team just got a triple kill on mine.
Now, who's that big guy who's stationary?
He is one of the shops. He's side shop.
Okay.
So as you can see, I was like getting the cha-ching sounds. I was actually buying an item, which goes in my inventory in the bottom right. And here's this big guy again. I'm stubborn, so I keep chasing him. I think I do kill him this time though, because I actually have a couple levels on him. Yeah, I do. But normally in actual games against real people, his teammates would probably have come to help a little bit faster, so you wouldn't want to chase as much, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. And as you can see, I can tank the tower a little bit at this point because I'm a little higher level. Oh, and someone is teleporting to the tower, which is so dumb. No one would. That's definitely a bot mistake. No one would just teleport to a tower with me attacking alone.
Okay.
But see, there's some points in here, and I actually point out. Yeah, he doesn't see me, so I kind of hide behind the trees. This is pointing out the bad AI, and he just runs right into me. There's nothing he can do. But I can see a little bit farther at night because I'm the Night Stalker.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're hiding in there.
Yeah, so I just kind of like hid behind the trees because he couldn't see me because I could just barely see him. Oh, and I think this part's kind of dumb. No one would ever do this, what I just did. I ran in on 4 of their heroes, and they all just kind of like ran away. Normally they would turn around and fight and probably kill me, even if I have this big level advantage and all. And I do it again. I think this time I realized my mistake and I just run away.
Did you get froze there?
Yeah, that little girl, even though she is very weak, she can freeze people, she can slow them. So yeah, oh no. Uh-oh.
Looks like you're gonna die right here.
Oh, yeah, and I die. As you can see, I'm not happy. See, now when I'm dead for 50 seconds. And yeah, I skipped it. But yeah, because I'm a lot higher level than everyone else. So I had to sit on the sidelines for 50 seconds, and I lost a little bit more gold as well. So it's good because if the other team gangs up on your best player and they kill him, he'll be on the sideline for 50 seconds. So they can take a lot of time to push those towers down. Oh, and this guy just runs straight into me again. That wouldn't happen. I was just right in that area, and he just kind of ran right into me. This part. Oh yeah, I think this is pretty much the same situation. I think it was like 10 seconds later. That guy just came down there when I was already in that position. But yeah, so I'm just kind of tearing through their team at this point, and we eventually want to get into their base, which we're almost to that point. Let's see. If you can see in the bottom left, oh, and this, so dumb again, he just ran right into me. But if you can see in the mini-map on the bottom left, there's like a red part in the bottom, or the top right, I'm sorry. And basically we want to get into that area. That's the enemy base. And we have to kill their, oh, Yeah, there we go.
And
We have to kill there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was just in their base, but I can't just kind of run in there because I wouldn't be able to kill it. So this part, we actually are in their base. We have my whole team's behind me right now. I'm just kind of running through. At this point, you would try and kill those towers that are attacking me. Let's see, I'll show in about a couple seconds after I keep having fun with these guys that just run right into me. But okay, so you can, my team is killing that tower right there. That is what I should be doing. Once that falls down, you can kill those buildings that they're killing right now, which I don't know why I'm not doing that. But once you kill those, you get an advantage in your creeps that spawn become stronger in that one lane. So it gives you an advantage later on. Like, so you want to get to those, they're called barracks. You want to kill those barracks as quickly as you can. And that gives you a little bit of advantage, so you don't have to worry as much about that lane, and it's harder for the other team to push that lane.
Okay.
This is Roshan. He is in the middle of the map. He's a neutral. He's not on anybody's team. But if you kill him, he drops basically like an Ankh of Reincarnation. It's called the Aegis of the Immortal. Same thing, same concept. Basically, I'm just so big right now that I can solo him. Not all heroes can do this, but some can. And if you kill him and you pick up the Aegis, then if you die, you just respawn on the spot, and you don't get the whole 50-second delay and all the gold loss or anything like that. So it's a good advantage towards your team for like a team fight or something.
Okay.
So this is good if your whole team goes to Roshan, kills it, and you give it to your best player, and then you can use it to push the enemy base, basically. So it's basically like 6 on 5 instead of 5 on 5, which my teammates eventually come at the last second. And I think this might be... Oh, and look at this. My teammate just sits there and jukes. He's like, "You gonna take it? You gonna take it?" And I'm pissed at him right now because he just took the haste rune from me. That was one of those runes. Oh, and this, I guess I got an invisibility rune, which is another one of those runes that spawn. Oh, that was a fail on my part. But invisibility runes are pretty powerful as well. All of those little runes can be used in a numerous amount of ways. Let's see, and I think this is pretty much the end. I just kind of run through their team, and it leaves my team to just push through the enemy base. Let's see. Yeah, and I got a triple kill. I'm trying to get really greedy with all this. So I kill 4, and I think they steal this one from me. Yep, they stole it from me. So at this point, I mean, the game is definitely over. When someone gets this, it's called farmed. There's not really much you can do to come back from it, besides being, a pro team. But as you can see, we're killing these last 2 towers that are shooting at us right now. And once we kill that, we can kill this big, what looks like, I don't know where this guy's going. I was surprised that he just went right by me. But we can kill this big, like, Sauron eye, is what it reminds me of. And that's when you get the good game. That's how you actually win. And these bots are just going crazy right now. They're confused on what to do, it seems. But yeah, let's see. Any questions so far? I think the video is actually about wrapped up here.
It seems kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
How long does the game last? About 50 minutes or so?
Let's see. That game, it'll actually pop up here in a second. I'm waiting for the stat screen to show up. There we go. In the top right, that game took 40 minutes.
40 minutes, okay.
Yes. Normally they take around 50 though. You see I had 42 kills, as I circle it now.
Wow.
And the other team had 28 still. And I dominated that much, but the other team still pretty outperformed my team, if you really want to look at it that way. But yeah, games usually take about 50 minutes or so. It's absolutely team-based. You can't win this game on your own, even though I picked probably the best hero to do that with. No, there are not different maps to this. It's just this one map right now. He said, since it's actually going to become an official game, because it used to just be a mod for the Warcraft 3 game. He said that there's going to be like mini games and things and 3v3, which would have to be a different. Well, I guess it wouldn't have to be a different map, but it would take a lot longer if it was just 3 people doing this instead of 5. So that would be kind of a large time investment.
So this game's a test game right now.
But yes, currently I'm in the beta, along with a couple friends. We play this game fairly regularly. Well, there you go. That's our preview to Dota 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like the video and you subscribe to our channel. If you're here mainly for Minecraft, we'll be having more videos for that as well soon. But we like to branch out a little bit and give a little variation. And make sure that you check out a video for our Minecraft server. We're hosting a server through Hamachi and trying to get some of the fans on board. Come over, stop by, check it out. Alright, see you then. See you guys.